Welcome back. Here we are at Royal Villa. We need to just finish off the rounds before we head back to Granzel. We just got these guards out here, see what they say. Should be simple enough, shouldn't it? Yes, yes. I know it's nothing new, but it must be hard on Philip with 2 L's. If he didn't have some real endurance, I doubt he could be the butler for that duke. He's a really good guy, I think. Shame about his name. Got 2 L's in it. There's nothing new, but yep. Yeah, I heard what happened. Duke Dunning was constantly hassling us with all these stupid orders. To lecture him and put him in his place. The look on his face. I'll cherish that moment forever. I feel so much better now. In the first place, I don't think the Royal Guards got so much time that they can escort the Duke. Indeed. Okay, so as you see, Duke Dunning's house arrest was lifted. Having the Duke around would be an obstruction to security, but... is it really okay to send him back to Granzel? Yeah, that's the question. Who knows at this point? With the Duke around would be an obstruction to security, but... that'll teach me for not having a drink in between the parts. Colonel Sid is a more moderate and reserved person compared to Colonel Richard, but... there's rumors that say he's better than the Colonel. During the 100 Days of War, they used the guard post to divide the Imperial Army, right? Well, the hottest fight was at Sanctime Gate, and the reason it held was thanks to Lieutenant Colonel Sid. I wonder if General Cassius might not have a pretty high opinion of Colonel Sid himself. What? Why would... alright. Colonel Sid is a more moderate and reserved person compared to Colonel Richard, but... Intriguing. You too. Security headquarters was established safely, and that means we're finally on track for the signing ceremony. Security will be even tighter than before now. The Royal Villa will be acting as security headquarters until the day of the signing ceremony itself. The villa will be open to the citizenry again after the signing ceremony, I suppose. Depends what happens, really, doesn't it? Okay, so it looks like we might be able to head over to other locations. Let's head down here. There shouldn't be any monsters or anything, should there? Like at all. Because the area was cleared, so... what's up here? Just that. Okay. Yes, kind of strange. Just run through this place and no problem. Alright, so let's see if we can head down here. Again, no enemies, so strange. Sanctime Gate. Are you bracers? Apparently security this time will be a cooperative effort between Colonel Sid's group and the Brace Guild. Well, I'm counting on you. Starting today, we'll be doing patrols and guard work at the capital, it seems. Patrols, yep. Apparently guard headquarters will be in the Royal Villa. And it feels like the signing ceremony is finally approaching. Finally. So Colonel Sid is in charge of headquarters, huh? He's well known within the Royal Army for his superior command ability. It's not well known to the general public, though. Colonel Sid's been in the Royal Villa since yesterday, apparently. Seems like he's imposing stricter security than expected. Alright. Apparently, there was a threat delivered to Leiston Fortress. I don't know the details, but if they really intend to take action, then they should do it a bit less, obviously? Now, where is she this time? No one can say for sure that earthquakes absolutely won't happen, right? So even after being told it's safe, it's hard to not doubt it a little. It's true. It's true, you need to know, like, the true underlying cause of everything to be sure. We do, but, you know. Alright, almost break time. There's got to be a good man around here somewhere. Really? Tammy's skipping work again. I'd be surprised if some heads didn't fly soon. Indeed. Here we go with these doors. The horrible grinding sound. And it's just that right cadence, just be horrid. Maybe it's meant to be. I don't know. I just know I don't like it. I hope that peace really does come when the non-aggression pact is signed, but I wonder how it'll actually go. For example, I doubt the Imperial and Republican border troubles can be solved through discussion. Sure, it'll be fine. Don't be like little skirmishes or anything in like a other region to the north, maybe some highlands or anything like that. No. The peace really does come when the non-aggression pact is signed. Oh dear. Right, so we are definitely done there from what I'm just like going through the place in my head, being like, yep, did we check every location? I think we did. Right, so let's see if we can head to the other location that I completely forgotten the name of for some reason. Green Gate, that's the one. It's so weird with no enemies around. Nothing to dodge or anything. I don't have to watch the map now. I just wander around here and just be like, this is great. Scenic route. How lovely. How lovely. Groon. Welcome to the Groon Gate. It's almost time for the signing ceremony, so we've been told to step up security. Welcome to the Groon Gate. Okay. That's a guard force placed in the villa, I hear. Ever since General Kiseki has returned, assignments like that have become a lot more common. Stuck on the stool. I got information that the remnants of the Intelligence Division are in Bose! It's possible that they intend to disrupt the signing ceremony, but one way or another, our priority is to protect this location. We need to focus on that mission. Bose! An order's come down for all forces stationed in Gransel to strengthen patrols. Ideally, the signing ceremony will conclude without any issue, but it's our job to prepare for the unexpected after all. Orders come down, yes. Everyone's been talking about the Intelligence Division's remnants from this morning. I wonder what they're planning over in Bose, of all places. Well, no matter what happens, they're not getting past Groon Gate. Good luck to you. I'm getting tired of this flavor. It's not selling that well with the soldiers either. In there. Alright, the good weather today dried the sheets even nicer than normal. Want to enjoy the scent of the sun? We should stay here. The scent of the sun. It's not how that works, mate. Alright, but alright. I'm gonna have to do one of those another gates. Stupid noise. Intelligence Division Special Ops Forces, huh? Now they wanted people, but they used to be an elite force. Better be on our best guard, huh? Yeah, maybe. Get out of the way. I think it's here where I remembered, like, you know when we were doing the, Phantom Thief B, and I was remembering, like, the symbol of Liberl being on the ground. It's like, places like here, this is what I was looking for. Something like this, but it's like, nah, it was the fountain, obviously. So we figured that out. Yep. Horrible noise. Fine. There's nothing here. I have to check though, don't I? I have to. Even with the signing ceremony coming up, our job's basically the same. Protect the Groon Gate with everything we have. That's all. All that for that, okay. Why did you have to make it sound like gravel was being ground down? Why? Right. To Gransel? It took a bit longer, didn't it? Just a tad bit longer on the loading. I'm not sure why. Maybe it loaded, like, the fact that there was no enemies around or something like that? I had to load a different version? That's possible. Okay, so we've got to do the rounds, haven't we? There's a house that's been empty for a while in the West Block. I noticed, Nonna. I might be able to rent it with the money I have saved up. Finally. Like, I want to see something happen with that house. Dick's always trying to show off, but he gets really nervous when girls are around. The likelihood that Dick's heart rate is increasing is 96.7%. How do you know that? Hey, who are you? We talked the other day, for crying out loud. Aw. There's no shortage of citizens who'd like to see Colonel Richard return. That's just how charismatic he was, I guess. Even I felt a little empty without him at one point. He's just got a way about him, you know? I suppose. I saw Duke Dunnan. I had out of my eyes when I saw him, but there's no mistaking that hairstyle. I heard he was under house arrest at the villa, but I guess he came back. Got guards around now, look. If you see anyone suspicious, please report them immediately. There might be people planning to interrupt the signing ceremony after all. The day of the signing ceremony is approaching after all. We'll be serving as security for the capital, under Colonel Richard's command. Anyone could whip up a non-aggression pact, but still, I think the only one who could actually make it happen is Queen Alicia. The Queen is the pride of Liberl. Capital Q there, mate. I'm very glad that Richard, or whoever he is, has been caught. Huh? That's odd. The machines aren't working. Apparently, Tom's been working on repairing some of our goods since last night. What an idiot. I am wondering if, like, Tom's stealing parts from the guy outside. Looks like I fell asleep at some point. I got to bed pretty late last night, after all. Dear, oh dear, Tom. Like he said, he needs to have repairs. Is like he'll use anything that's around, even the stuff outside here at the popcorn stand. Like, I could imagine it happening. It's been 20 years since our guild was founded, and steadily comrades who share my ideals have joined us. I'd like to host an event to celebrate this, but what kind? Just general party. Where to go fishing today? We also developed new fishing spots as part of our attempts to popularize fishing. Plus, we also do environmental upkeep to ensure the fishing spots are safe and clean. That's cool. Like doing that part for the environment at the same time. Stuck on Calvin spies again. I want to stay away from going in the Brace Guild. Don't want a repeat of what I did last time. Luckily, we didn't miss anything as a result of that. It's been 5 years since we married. Doesn't matter if I'm angry or crying, my husband almost never says anything. I wonder what on earth he's thinking. That's kind of strange. The stories, yeah. This store's something I inherited from my dear father. I'm really thankful to my wife for running it so well. You should tell her, mate. Tell her! Why are you telling us? Tell her. Alright, time to give today my very best. La 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 la. Alright, what happened? Phew, Pat is actually doing the cooking for once. Looks like I'll be able to kick back and relax for the first time in ages. Jeez. I've spoken to you. Yeah, anyone could whip it up. Yeah, I know. The weather's so nice today. Maybe we should have a little stroll at the Royal Villa. Can't. Didn't you know the villa's closed off right now? Yes indeed. What to eat today? Welcome. You guys sure were having fun last night. To see people enjoying things that much sure makes me happy to be the one running a store. Hope you'll all come back and dine again. Found it. Surprised I got in the door. Ah, what wonderful weather today. Beautiful days like this lift this old man's spirits. As the signing ceremony edges closer, the town's growing more and more into a frenzy. The city's most beautiful during times like this. I love all the warmth and energy in the air. This is the city where I met my darling husband, after all. Where we've lived and where we've grown old together. Ding, ding, ding. There was a light on until late in the factory's 3rd floor last night. I'm sure Tom must have been up late fixing stuff. Yes, indeed. Right, we don't want to touch the brace guild yet, because there could be something happen as a result of going in there. So let's see if we can go elsewhere. We need to check in the info we have. Let's return to the guild right away. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's so boring. It was like, I just have to check, just see if we can get more, but no. We're back! Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. In the previous... That joke will always happen, by the way. You delivered the report, I take it? Yep, no problem. We just received the mission fee from the army a moment ago. Yeah, let me give you the reward. That it? Yay for Colonel Sid. He does some fast work. Anyway, more importantly, I'd heard some of the old intelligence guys were seen near Bose. Ah, so the villa was contacted as well. I thought that might be the case. We were just talking about that, as it so happens. Yes, it sounds like some fellow guild members found them. Yes, it was Agate and Annalise. What? They discovered a base the intelligence division fugitives had been using in the abandoned mine near Revenue. Fortunately, the base itself had already been abandoned as well by the time they found it. That's where we fought those bandits. I see. I wouldn't have thought to look there. Said they'd abandoned it already. Do we have any idea where they went? Actually, former intelligence special forces men have been seen all over the Bose region. The border garrison is currently investigating the situation. Oh man. Should we pack it up and head over to Bose to help? No. Until we get a request for help from the Bose branch directly, I'd prefer not to act so rashly. There's another reason for caution. As well, we need to bring caution? It seems the society has had a hand in this. What? You're kidding. Agate and Annalise encountered one of their agents in the abandoned mine. Another enforcer, Campanella the Fool. Another new face. They also found several strange things in the ruins of the base. Firstly, they discovered plans for something called an Oguele, which seems to be some form of orbital-driven vehicle. It's gotta be an airship. I also found a memo, these trails in the sky, written in cipher discussing a tea party of some sort. Oguele, tea party. Well, that explains everything and leaves us with no questions. No sorry. What do you mean by orbital-driven vehicle? What is it? I'm more concerned about what a tea party could refer to. Alright, bye. Goodness, it's hard to simply stay here and wait after hearing all that. Come on, cool your heads, guys. The army and our guildmates are working hard over there. I'm sure they'll keep things under control. We'll hear about it soon enough. Exactly. I know it may make you nervous, but please remain in Gransel for the time being. For now, you may do so as you please. Alright, I'm sure Olivier will appreciate... Finally someone noticed. Hey wait, where did Olivier go? You notice Olivier's not here, alright. Ah yes, the Erebonian embassy called a little while ago. It was Olivier. He said that he had a small piece of business to attend to and left. Say he would return quickly. Huh, wonder what that's about. Wait, speaking of missing... Where did Renne go? What? Huh? Oh! She was just here a minute ago. Crap. You think she got bored of all the talking and went out to play? It's quite possible. We were going on a bit. Oh, this isn't good. Darn it, we need to do something about her if we're going to leave Gransel. I'm gonna go look for her. I'll come too. Think I might know where Renne went. Thanks, Tita. Sorry, Alan. Not at all. Hurry out. I'll get the other branches up to speed and see if I can learn anything new. Please form your party. You may choose one additional member aside from the mandatory members. Okay, so let's get Chloe back in. Okay. Now then, where would I hide if I was a silly little girl? Tita, any ideas? We went by a lot of places in the Eastern Bloc yesterday. Maybe she's at one of those places? Which places? Let's see, first we looked around the department store, then we went to the History Museum, and then we stopped by the ice cream stand near the clock tower. Oh, you two were busy. Sounds like you had a lot of fun, though, Tita. Let's begin by checking around those places, then. Yes, let's go fetch our stray kitten. You start turning to Olivia. Do I need to do the rounds here, though? There's a lot of people in the capital who support Richard. Can't remember if he said that or not already. No, this is new stuff, isn't it? I was like, I want to leave and reset. I need to reset. I need to reset the NPCs. So let's just go in here and then back out. Right, so now we can reset the NPCs. Good. So, rounds again. Did not want to do that. What's wrong? Why are you looking around? Looking for someone, perhaps? Well, yes. I want to eat some ice cream. Did you know the ice cream in South Block is really good? I like calm, quiet days like this. With days this pleasant, I can spend my time deep in thought. Huh? That pretty girl isn't here today. Yeah. Both Duke Dunnan and Princess Claudia are candidates for the throne. I wonder who Queen Alicia will choose as her successor. Personally, I think Princess Claudia would be a good choice. Though she's not... though that's not based on anything solid. To be honest, I actually don't know that much about her. Triple dot? I guess all I know is that she's beautiful. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Hope nothing happens before the signing ceremony. The popcorn machine broke. Sure this is a message from the goddess telling me to not worry about selling and just go stock up. What was that? Gotta think positive, mutter. Seems like the Rouen mayoral election results are out. Maybe I'll pick up a copy of the Liberl news later. A girl in a white dress? I'm sorry, but I haven't seen her. Like, we spoke to you earlier with her. A girl in a white dress? You mean that kid you brought in with you before? I haven't seen her today. We were right here earlier. You lie. You lie. Zacharias is an old friend, we fought many times. It's always about mirror. Focuses on it way too much. I mean, mirror is important and all, but I don't think that's all a factory's for. Again, you two are actually, like, even though you argue, you're good together because you've got the right balance as a result. I've got someone who's business focused and someone who's customer focused. It's like, that's what you need, the balance. And then you should be golden. Husband and wife or strangers both, there are things you have to say straight out, or else they won't get across. Just staying quiet doesn't let others know what you think. Don't you think so too? Yes, I do. Communication, massively important. It's like, it very much is. Like, say how you feel. It's important. Like, you don't keep stuff inside. Like, say this is like someone who's like in a relationship, basically. It's like, say what you think. Get everything out. It's important you let stuff sit. It'll fester. You want a good relationship? Talk about things. Simple as that. Communication is key. I want to tell my wife how thankful I am, but I've always been bad at this kind of thing. I wonder what I should do. Just, again, communication, key. Just tell her. Just tell her. The soldiers must be having a hard time too. I mean, you don't need to just tell her straight. You can tell her a different way, like get her a letter or or some like flowers, or buy her a gift, or buy her a weapon, something she'd like, you know. Soldiers must be having a hard time too. Time to start making dinner! Something must be terribly wrong. My wife's been doing chores all day. I mean, yeah, I'm happy she's helping, but knowing her... You don't think she's plotting something, do you? Probably. Oh, that's different. If my wife, by some miracle, is doing chores just to help, then I'm thrilled, but knowing her... she's planning something nefarious. Yep, good luck, mate. Good luck. Don't you? They finally picked someone as the new mayor for Rouen, right? He's always been a bit on the odd side. Who did they pick? Yesterday I had some of the ice cream sold in the East Block for the first time. Man, it was good. I can see why Princess Claudia would sneak out to get some. Still, I've never much liked cold food. Eat slowly so it always melts away. Makes me kind of sad. I suppose Ouroborous freezers don't exist yet. Yesterday I went over to the cafe in the West Block to have their curry rice. That perfect level of spiciness is as addictive as the rumors say. The tea was good too. I was very satisfied. A shop banking on its bitterness and its spiciness. A very fresh idea. Makes sense since the owner's so well travelled. I'd like to see our grandchild again. I think. It's been a while. Old as I am, my greatest pleasure is seeing my son, his wife, and my beloved grandchild. That reminds me, I saw the most adorable girl in a white dress at the department store. Oh, can't help but think of our grandchild. I wonder how they're doing. Well, she's at the department store then. Like, there we go. I do think Zacharias over at the factory is quite the businessman. Or she started at the department store. But again, balance important. Very important. Are you looking for someone? It's only me and the group here, I think, but what? Ever since orbital cameras became popular, you don't see many fish prints. But I have to admit, when you make a big catch, I'd like to leave something like that behind. Fish prints? Haven't heard of that, but like thousands of years. Well, you know. There's a housewife who's been getting amazingly good ever since she joined. Her name is Norsh. She joined it around the time of the birthday celebration. Wasn't long ago, she fished herself up a guardian and earned the same master fisher rank as me. Guess I can't be resting on my laurels, huh? Okay, so Bracer Guild. That's the Fish Guild. I'll contact the branches in the other regions and swap information about the intelligence division. Estelle, please bring back Renne. Gransel Sewer Monster 2. The Archaism Gundol has been sighted in the Gransel Sewers and to the East Block entrance. Bracers affiliated with this branch asked to respond immediately to this threat. Items of note, what suggest it may call reinforcements. Okay. Good to know. It's only Zen around, isn't it? Hey, how's it going? Need to sub me in, huh? I'm game. No. Right. I expect him to be like, oh, change your mind. I'll be here if you need me. Well, alright. Okay, so I think we might end this part here. One thing I want to check, how far can I go? Can I go? Yeah, I can go that way. So we've got to do the rounds this way around. And we'll probably end by doing the sewers. But I don't know how long it'll take, you know, all this type of stuff. I don't want to go into... This is the thing, is that I'm going to have to make save... Oh, no, I've got auto-saves, haven't I? Just thinking, I want to be wary of finding the Renne and want to do all the NPCs and stuff. And do the quest in the sewers before I actually find her. I think she's in the department store based on what was said here, but it could be a case of she went to the department store and then somewhere else. I don't know, but we've got auto-saves. We can always go back a bit and sort things out. So anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta! For now.